Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be see that how to get the previous 3 months data based on month selection from the slicer. In Power BI, it's very important scenario. If you want to see that, I've selected December last 3 months. It's like December, November and October. If you selected July, June and May data. So how you can achieve this requirement? If you want to go for select a month in the slicer, I want to see that previous 3 months. Suppose if we change it previous 6 months or previous 12 months, the months of data, how we can go for a display in your visualization. Let's quickly go for look into this scenario. So I have a data for this testing data, some sample data I taken. The sample data have it like only two columns. So that's order date and sales, order date and sales. All right. So on top of this table, first thing we do it, we can create a calendar table. So if I want to perform any time intelligence function, time intelligence calculations, you should create your calendar table which can give the accurate results. So I'm going to be create my new table. Click on new table from the data model, and you can name it as calendar underscore t. Okay, so here I can give that we have the two functions, right? Calendar auto and calendar. So I can go for use that calendar auto function. You can go with a calendar auto, otherwise calendar function. What is your the start date? I want to go with a min of uh, order date. So min of order date from the my test data, right? So you can select it text data, comma max of order date, o date, right? So I have taken this min of order date and max of order date. In between dates, calendar table can be created. So enter it. So now I have created one table which can hold the min and max dates from the testing data. Let me check that where it is falling. Just a minute. We have created a table. So that's a calendar T, right? So, so let me minimize it. Where is this calendar T table? Yeah, it is there in bottom of it. So I need to join this table to the my test table, right? I need to join these two tables. So how can I join it? You can drag the O date to date, and here test data side we can O date, and calendar T we have the date field. So it should be many to one relationship, many with the test data side and one with the calendar T, and you can make it as single direction. Okay, make this relationship as active. We make it as an active relationship. All right, I have created this. Next, I can go for create. Let's go for check the data in the calendar T. Yeah, I want to create a one more column, new column. That's I make sure that month and year. All right, I can go for month underscore year. So use the format function, format, and what's the date we have it? Calendar T date. So I have a calendar T date, comma, the format would be mm/yy. That should be make sure in double quotations. So I have given in double quotations and close the bracket, enter. Right? So we have the January, February, March. So still, if you want to create one more column, that's a new column. If you want to put it as month of, I can name it as month. Okay. So go for it is equal to month of calendar date. Okay. Let's close it. Enter. Okay. So we have the month number as well. Now, what are the day table we have it here? So the date table, we can create the sorry. Yeah. So we have this calendar table, right? So we need to make sure one more calendar table based on this, and we can connect it with this table, because when we selected the particular month from the table, which can be go for previous 3 months. So I can create one more table based on this. That's a snapshot table kind of thing. We can call it as a duplicate table of it. So let me create a calendar underscore snap. Okay, just it would be selected. I can say that selected is equal to. So now what I will do, just I can call this a calendar table, just calendar T, right? Enter. We have created one more table here, which is almost all the fields with a calendar table. So I can join with the date field here to here, and so calendar table to calendar T table. So I can make sure that so one to many relationship. Okay, I want to make sure it is a inactive relationship. I will disable this, and it should be single directional filtering. Okay, clear. We have the calendar table as a many side, and sorry, it is single side. And where is the calendar tree table? So we have it at many side, one to many relationship. Click OK and save. Okay, I created inactive relationship between these two tables. Now we are ready. So we can go for create a calculated, measure to be display the data. So what is the measure we can write it? Go for new measure. So I can name it as previous months. Okay. First, what I will do, I will create a variable max date is equal to max of calendar table date. I can take it as calendar t date. Okay, and alt enter. One more variable I can create it underscore. Okay, travel to previous months. PM previous months I can mention it is equal to. I can use that date in period over here. Date in period. Okay, and I can use it here calendar snap. Okay, calendar selected. Calendar selected table, comma. Start date would be my max underscore. Sorry, max date. We have the underscore max date. And how many months or how many months we want to go back? I want to go back 3 months. All right. And interval would be month. Close it. And alt enter. I want to create one more variable. Result I can put it as equal to. So calculate. Okay. Calculate sum of sales. Okay. Calculate sum of sales, comma. I want to filter it. Now I want to exclude the calendar filters here, so that I can go for remove filter option, remove filter, and I can call it as calendar entire table, calendar T table. Okay, and alt enter. And I want to keep filters on snapshot, so I can go for keep, comma, keep filter. Okay, that's keep filter on this travel PM date, right? So I can call that particular variable, travel pay. All right, and alt enter. Next, I can go for make a relationship between. We have the inactive relationship between calendar selected and calendar table, right? So I will make a relationship. Use relationship function. I can use it. Okay, and calendar T, comma, calendar selected date. Okay, let's close all brackets and enter. Excuse me. The syntax and enter correct where it has been closed. Dates and period calendar select calendars selected commands for max date minus 3 is correct, right? I want to go back to the 3 months. What's wrong here? The syntax for that closing is here current 3 months travel dates and period calendar selected calendar selected date. Let me select this. Travel PM distance period max date. That's incorrect. Somewhere we missed that closing bracket calendar. Some of this and remove close date, keep close date, and here use relationship we given that, right? Then where result remove filter on calendar T, keep filter on travel PM. Yeah, so we written everything is correct. So we forgot to write the return function. Return results. Okay, call that variable. Now let's check it. Yeah, it's executed. So clear that, right? We created one variable that's a max date. Max date we selected, and another variable we can create it travel to the previous month. Dates in period is the function which we can go for travel back to the number of months, number of years, or whatever you can select the period. So months we selected. I want to go back 3 months. And where results calculate, we are using sum of sales and removing the filters on the calendar table and keep the filters on the particular variable travel where we use that calendar selected dates and use relationship between the we have inactive relationship, right? We make it as overwriting that relationship and we keep the relationship between these two and returning the results. Yeah, let's create a visualization on top of it. Yeah, so I'm taking this and from here I can go for select the calendar selected month and year and going to the test data and select the sales. We have the all the month sales over here and I can take a slicer next to it. So take the slicer and month and year. Okay, so let's keep that the slicer over here and make sure that in a ascending order select by month and year. Okay, if you want to sort this properly, we have a month function. So go for month year and sort the column by month. Okay, so we can get it, and here you can go for select the ascending order. Okay, January, February, March, April, May, June, right? That's good. Now here you can go for use that remove the sales. What is the calculation we have written? Just use that measure. Okay, so now we can select the July. We are getting June, May, and select the June. I'm getting the June, May, April. When I select the May, it's going to May, April, June. When I select the April, March, February, April. See, current month and previous 2 months we are getting. When I select the March, January, February, March. Okay, this is the way we can go for get display the data in a last 3 months. Suppose if you want to go for last 4 months or last 5 months, just modify this calculation. Over here we make it as last 5 months. Just -5 you can give it and enter. So we can get last 5 months. So here for March only we have two. That's why getting January, February. If we select the July, from the July back 5 months data we can get it. See June, we can get the June to last 5 months data. So this is the way we can go for get the last few months of data. So if you really like this video, please subscribe my channel and follow it. And I can go for share more interesting videos and scenarios. Thank you. Thanks for watching my channel.